Welcome back to the class. Yes, like I said, we're going to look at the lecture 1, which is the first lecture, which has to do with the linguistics concepts. If we are talking about linguistics concepts, just like other concepts of the world, every subject has its own concepts. Every subject has its own concept. The sociology has its own concept, biology has its own concept, mathematics has its own concept. Every language of the world, every courses, whatever you are doing, there must be a concept for it. In this wise, linguistics also has concepts, which has something that is infused into it. And once you understand what is infused into it, you have understood the whole course. Before you can understand linguistics very well, you just have to understand the concept of linguistics itself. And that is where we are going under this lecture 1. What do we mean by linguistics concepts? Linguistics concept can be defined as the basic, specific, and generic understanding of language itself. In this wise, we are referring to the basic knowledge you need to know when you are studying the course, the general knowledge you need to know when you are studying the course, which is generic in nature, and the specific knowledge you need to know when you are studying the course. We're going to look at all this that is embedded in this definition of linguistics concepts. So for my students, you just have to understand when you say linguistics concept means the totality of what make up a particular course or subject. What make up linguistics is that of the basic knowledge you need to know, the specific or generic knowledge you need to know for the understanding of the course itself. According to the scholars group this into about 3. They group it into A, into B, into C. What is A all about? The group A has to do, they group linguistics into theoretical linguistics and applied linguistics. Once again, theoretical linguistics and applied linguistics. When we are talking about theoretical linguistics, it has to do with the theory that involves, not practical, the theories that involve in linguistics, which has to do with the micro-linguistics. The knowledge of micro-linguistics come to play here when we are talking about theoretical linguistics. Those aspects of linguistics that are not practical in nature, we can call it micro-linguistics or theoretical linguistics. The other aspect of linguistics, which we are going to talk about, is applied linguistics. When we are talking about the applied linguistics, we are talking about the practical aspect of linguistics, which is also called hybrid linguistics or macro linguistics. While theoretical linguistics is also called micro linguistics or theoretical linguistics, that of applied linguistics is called macro. You know, micro is something that is very small, while macro is something that is big enough. So bigger than the micro. When we are comparing the two, we say micro linguistics is more bigger than micro linguistics. So once again, theoretical linguistics is more theoretical in nature. It is what? It is called micro linguistics, while applied linguistics is called macro linguistics, or another name you can call it hybrid linguistics. What are the composition of theoretical linguistics? The composition of theoretical linguistics include, that is what theoretical linguistics include are, we have the phonetics, we have phonology, we have morphology, we have syntax and semantics. They are 5 in number. Once again, we have phonetics, we have phonology, we have semantics, we have syntax, we have morphology. These are the components of theoretical linguistics. For applied linguistics, and we are talking about the applied linguistics, we have macro linguistics, which of course include what is known as ethnolinguistics. Macro linguistics include ethnolinguistics. We have computational linguistics. We have neurolinguistics and others, which we are going to talk about later in the future.